right, May 22nd, Monday, 2023. Just had to roll the window up and the dog is upset. She likes to hang out the window, don't you, Franny? Yeah, I like to hang out the window and get blown out. Craziness. I saw a bumper sticker that was on the back of an SUV at the school. It said, if you don't have anything nice to say something funny. I got nothing funny, so maybe I should just shut up. This weekend, still wrangling over the debt ceiling. And I guess, at what point are they just making fun of you? Because there's this big struggle. Oh, the debt ceiling. Oh, the talks. They walked out. It's just all freaking drama. The phone call last night, I don't even know. Maybe something got solved. Maybe they raised the debt ceiling and I don't even know it. I really didn't pay attention to the news this morning. But over the weekend, that was the big thing. Oh, the debt ceiling. You know, and Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, talking about one of the Sunday shows how, oh, you know, extraordinary measures may have to be taken. You know, the thing is with this, and I've said it before, the government's got a credit card, and Congress keeps authorizing, you know, a bigger balance or an available balance on the credit card, and Congress just keeps spending it. Problem is, you got to pay the interest on all this debt, and that's what they keep saying. Janet Yellen, oh, you know, we're not going to be insolvent. Insolvent means you're not paying the debt, essentially. You're not able to pay the people who have financed the debt, which is ridiculous. We should be creating money out of the Treasury interest-free because it's inflationary either way as you create more money. So it gets to the point where you can't service the debt on your credit card, and then you're like, oh shoot, I guess I'm bankrupt. We're not there. We're at a point where you don't raise the debt ceiling. Okay, so now you got a fixed available balance on the credit card. Now you got to go to use something like a checking account. In other words, what do you got coming in? That's all you can spend, or you start bouncing checks. So the money's still going to come in. You're still going to have revenues, and you're going to have expenses. The problem is, you're not going to be able to pay for all those expenses because you've been paying for them in debt going forward. Now, if you don't raise the debt ceiling, well, what do we have coming in? Okay, this is how much we have to spend. Guess we're not paying for this, this, and this. Or we're only paying 70% of this, this, and this. It is what it is. It's called living within your means. It's called, you know, operating like everybody else does in the United States. But, you know, we can't default on our debt. Which is not going to happen anyway, because they're going to service the debt. Right now, I think that the interest on the debt is costing more than all of our defense budget, or I should say offense budget. I mean, think about that. All the money that we're wasting to pay interest is more than the entire defense budget, and that's a huge budget. But in the midst of all this, oh, we don't have enough money, we're going to have to make tough cuts, and, you know, some people might not get paid. You know, maybe the military won't get their paychecks, or 100% of them anyway, or maybe Social Security, we might have to cut a little bit, you know, all the fear tactics. Okay? Yet, in the midst of it, what happens? Hey, we got $375 million more we're going to give to Ukraine. Think about that one. And that's how I started the video. How insulting is that? I mean, how much are they laughing in your face saying, hey, we might have to make sacrifices here in the U.S., but there's $375 more million to Ukraine. I mean, Zelensky showed up at G7. You know, he made the effort. You know, he put on his wool, not even going to say it, you know, look at the symbols on his attire, and, you know, Azov, you know, the whole situation there in Ukraine, and what the real background of some of that military is, and what they're really doing. But anyway, he made the effort to fly over to the G7 summit in Hiroshima. Came in like a bomb, baby. And so let's give him $375 million. Why not? Biggest GoFundMe in history. Ukraine. Zelensky. What a scam. I mean, complete scam. They want fighters, they want this, they want that. And then we find out or whatever it was, some city got taken that, oh, it's no big deal now, but in the past, oh, if they get taken, we're in trouble. Just throw more money at the problem. That'll fix it. And throw more money that we don't have, apparently. And then as far as New York City mayor, I mean, we got open borders, but the New York City mayor, a Democrat, has said that 50% of the New York hotels are filled with migrants. In other words, illegals. People who have not, a smack in the face again to the people who came here legally and went through the process and became citizens. Nah, just come here illegally. We'll give you a place to stay. We'll give you food cards. Hey, why not a Starbucks if they're still open in that area? They won't be for long. They're going to be shut down. But we'll give you all kinds of free stuff. I don't know how we're going to pay for it. We'll figure it out. Even with the debt ceiling not being raised, we'll figure it out. I mean, realize you're all getting scammed. I mean, I've realized it. I can't even get mad about it anymore. I can't, because I know what a scam it is. And my outlook is, fine, I'm just not going to feed that system anymore. Any extra dime I have, I'm going to put into something else. Actually, I might put it into nickels, because that's one way you can rob the bank. You go in with $100 bill and get a big box of nickels, and you walk out with 20% more in metal content than you went in with, as far as money, dollar value. Because each nickel's worth like over 6 cents in melt, because it's got copper and nickel in it. Just like we used to have silver in our monetary supply. Just like the dime in 1964 was 10 cents, and now it's $2 because it's got silver in it. Because it actually has something of value in it. Unlike these Federal Reserve notes that have absolutely no value and have held no value, because what value are they? They're just going to create more. We'll just keep raising the debt ceiling and create as many as we need. Poker chips in a vampire casino. That's all they are. Understand that. Understand you're getting scammed. Understand that they don't care about you. They don't care about your energy. They just want to they want you to continue to give your energy, though, to this whole vampire system. They want to continually deceive you and make you think that, oh, it's okay. And, see, they got you locked in, though. They got you locked in because we're going to give you these benefits. Well, open this 401k, open this Roth IRA, open this, it's going to be structured properly, so you don't have to pay taxes on it now. But later you will, if it's even allowed, if it's not confiscated by then. See, any money that you've got in the system that's held by a custodian other than yourself, and if you've got it, that's great. And you've got control over it, that's wonderful. That's where you should be. However, if you're allowing someone else to hold it, you got a trustee, you got some custodian holding this stuff. Don't think that a government that is collapsing, don't think that they're not going to come in and make legislation and rules to be able to confiscate that. Don't think that that won't happen. They're going to claw back everything they can. So, better get wise, everybody. Better get your assets in your own possession and maybe get some things that matter. Some things you can control. I've got a silver coin in my pocket and a copper coin in my pocket because I can't afford gold. But that's okay, because I carry these around. Look how worn they are. I carry these around as a reminder of something that's real, something that has value, because all the change that you get now has no value. Tilly, hi, boop. That has no value except the nickel. Like I said, it's got copper and nickel in it. That's the last coin that actually has some value. And now there's talk about just getting rid of it, and making all the coinage with junk metals like they've done with everything else. So they'll be doing it with the nickel at some point. So right now, it's an opportunity. It's like going to the bank in 1964 and getting all the dimes and quarters you can, because they're 90% silver, and the next year they're taking them out. Those people who did that then, look how far ahead they are now. Like I said, 10 cents then, oh, for a dime, are you all right? 10 cents then for a dime, and now it's $2. 20x'd, approximately. So they're doing the same thing now. They're doing the same thing now. They're robbing you of all your energy. There are a few places to where you can actually take that fake money that they've created out of nothing, those vampire casino chips. It says Federal Reserve note on the top, just a debt-based instrument. It's got debt attached to it every time it comes into circulation, and you're holding all these debt-attached vampire notes in your pocket everywhere you go. It's garbage. Use it for something that's real, because that's all it's good for. And if you wait until next year, we talked about income tax. Oh, I got my tax refund back. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that whole year, you let the government hold it. Now you're getting it all back. Zero interest savings account on your part. And in fact, it's a negative interest savings account, because they're talking about inflation. It used to be 9%, 7, 8, 5%. Even if it's 5% like they state right now, year over year, you put your money in there last year, you lost 5% of the purchasing power. You could have bought eggs last year a lot cheaper. You could have bought gasoline. Well, maybe not gasoline. You could have bought some things last year cheaper than you're buying them now. But see, you gave them the money, that purchasing power. Now you lost that purchasing power over the last year, 5% at least, 5 to 10% stated, by letting them hold it. You get nothing. You're better off to spend it and get things you need. You're better off to put it in something that's going to hold value. I don't know. You determine what that is. Gold, silver, copper, nickel, Litecoin, Bitcoin, DigiByte, whatever it is. Some people like Theta. I like Litecoin. Just saying. Sound money for the digital age. Fixed supply. Privacy features built in. Mimble-wimble. No-brainer. Get a piece of that pie. All right. Realize you're getting scammed. Realize all the BS that they put on the mainstream news is a scam. That's all they're doing, is trying to scam you out of your energy. Don't let them do it. Use it for something of value and get it into your own possession. Like a dog. Like a love of a dog. How do you put a price on that, right, Tilly? All right. I'm out. It's Monday. Hope you have a wonderful day. Trust yourselves in this madness, because you can't trust them. They're vampires and they're running the casino. Get out of the casino. Cash those chips in. Do something with them of value. Get it in your own possession. All right. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Always trust yourself.